It's Mark Husson's Astrology Hour. Time for you to expect something wonderful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Mark Husson. It's the Mark Husson Show. I almost wasn't sure I was going to get here. Not really. I'll tell you what's happening. So it's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. It is about 9:02 my time, 8:02 on the Pacific Coast, 11:02 on the East Coast. How you doing? Thank you for coming into the room. We're doing giveaways today. So over the weekend, and I'll say hi to everybody here in just a second. I just wanted to explain to you, over the weekend, I was exploring with ways to do different giveaways because I'm excited about how we play together. And one of the things that came up was this little thing, a bot I could put in that would monitor the chat room. And then when I told you guys to put in a certain code, you'd put it in and it would put you in the giveaway like we did last week, except this was supposed to be a better one. Little did I know. Okay, so I put it in and I thought I turned it off, but apparently I didn't. And so all of a sudden we are it's erasing your chat, your messages. And I'm Googling what is going on, and they said it's like on super high spam alert. And I'm like, I wanted to get rid of this thing. So right before I signed on to see you guys, I went in and I couldn't remember my password or anything, but I got in. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, disable. And it said, okay, you have to type this message, exactly what you see, in order for us to disable it. Literally had to do that 3 times with commas and capitals. What a crazy system, but I get it. It was good because it proves you're not a bot. I finally got it turned off, so your messages are safe now. I'm so sorry if you all think I was erasing them. And now I'm coming into the room to see you. Look, we did a little bit of cleanup. We got you, so you get to be you get to see the chat with me, right? And so that's kind of fun. And now I'm going to bring it up to my face so I can say hi to you guys. So good to be here with you. It really is. And I hate frantic starts, but it's part of the going live thing. And we have so much news. I have so much to tell you. So let's start. Listen, if I don't call out to you because I didn't see you, it might have been that the bot erased you. So put your message back in. Please come say hi. Look at that Nightbot erased. I am so sorry. That thing went crazy on me, and we're fixing it, though. We're back. So, Lenny, thank you for being here. And Shelly, thank you for being here. Happy Monday, Penny. Oh, that little Nightbot. Oh, my gosh. That thing, look, erased it. Stop posting links. I didn't do any of that, you guys. I swear I didn't. It just was an automatic setup, and I thought I turned it off. I was experimenting this weekend to make it a lot more fun for us. But as usual, technology got me by, the throat and did this. So whatever. I think we got it, though. I disabled it right before I signed on. Literally, it was 9:01, and I'm like, I am asking you to disable. I had to type it. Whatever. Okay, good. You're here. I'm here. Thank goodness. That's really all that matters. Okay. I had a good time with you guys this weekend. I did. I was just planning, thinking of you. Hippie Kitchen Witch, it deleted you. I'm so sorry, but not anymore. Morning. Did you miss the turkeys? No, they didn't come by today. I think they go have sex around this time of the season. No, you know what's happening? We're having one of the warmest winters we've ever had on record. And I don't think the animals and plants, they don't know what to do. The woodpecker was here trying to get a mate already, and it's February still. I miss the cold. I really do. Hi, Anne. Thank you for coming. Liz is in the house. Hi, Liz. Hello, Anne. And let's see. That's Christine. Okay, Fairy, thank you for being here. Leslie Kay's here. And Godfrey, you all, oh, it's so cute. I love that you guys know each other. You know, the members were having fun in the membership. Christine Dumarier's in the house. Her opening show, her premiere show on YouTube is today, 11 a.m. Pacific. I'll put the address up. I have it ready for us. I'm excited for that. Hey, Sarah, thank you for being here. Maureen, it's 7 in New Jersey. Wow, I miss that. I want to be snuggled up. Hi, Anne. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming. Annie Krause in the house. Erica, your show was amazing. They have webbed feet in Cornwall. Looking forward to an amazing week. 1-2 day coming this week. I know there is so much. Dorothea, I thought of you this weekend. You just came in a flash. Honestly, I hope you're doing well. Big hugs to you. It was a good flash, not a hope for any reason. Terry's in the house. Thanks, Hippie Witch. I know you got erased. I explained it. You know. It was that meme bot. It will never be back, I promise. Hi, Esther. Thank you for coming. They're having the coldest winter in Massachusetts, Annie says. 16 inches of snow. Wow. Hi, Jamie Faye. Thanks for coming. Lori, thank you. Thank you. I like that you like the new banner. I've been playing. I've been cleaning up. We're growing, you guys. It's been amazing. I mean, there are so many good things. The membership, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me and the membership. It's been amazing. You can, we're setting it up. YouTube is telling me you can gift memberships now. Like if somebody isn't sure, I'm trying to get tests and quizzes to you guys every single day. I'm doing new videos every single day. I am really trying to amp it up for you because you're exciting the hell out of me on this astrology journey that I'm on with you. It's revitalized me in so many ways. I'm so grateful at the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thanks for your subscriptions. You guys are very sweet and you're helping me with my journey so deeply. I can't even tell you. I just did the video, What We Fear, and it was Saturn through the signs, and I did the rising sign. I want to talk to you about the rising sign. But the rising sign video and What We Fear, there was 13,000 views on it. It's been crazy received. And I mean, some people don't like it. Some people don't relate. Some people said it didn't do anything for me. And some people raved. It doesn't matter. It's part of the being an internet thing. And I know I'm really late to the party, but that's Saturn in the first. And we're going to talk about Saturn today. There's so many things. Tonight at 4 we're doing 4 Pacific. We're going to go just my members. We're going to literally dissect Taylor Swift with a movie and everything. I got popcorn. It is going to be so much fun. And we are going to do a raffle. So let me start the raffle now. I think you guys have a little bit of time to come in. Everybody participate. I don't care if you work for me, if you're a reader at 12listen.com. We have 1-2 day this week. No matter what, if you play with me, I want you to put into the website. Not yet. Hang on just a second. I want to close out some things. I want to get to the screen that allows me to start the giveaway. So I am going to start the giveaway now. Exclamation point 12. If you type now, hopefully you're in the room. If you're listening, people last week were typing in the outside of the room. You have to come into youtube.com/mhastrology live. Hit the live button and you'll see the chat room, and then type in exclamation point 12, and it will enter you into the giveaway. Now, if I didn't ruin the giveaway, we will start seeing you guys entering. And if it's not working, well, I'm hoping it's working because I started it. We'll see. If it isn't working for any reason, then I'll have to get a little help. But it looks like it's on. And you guys are entering. So let's see what's going on. Let me hit refresh. Okay. It isn't. So let me see what's going on here. It is not working. I'm going to be so disappointed. I know. Keep putting them in, you guys. I will take care of you one way or the other because I'll enter them manually. But I have to, I'll show you this page. You should be able to see this page anyway with me. Let's go over here. Solo me be, there we go. Let's try this. So this is the page and I'm trying, it says here, let's cancel this. I might have to have you all do it again, but let's cancel this. Let's cancel this, confirm. Here's this giveaway. There's add a giveaway. This is everything got put in. The settings are #12. Members get a double entry. We'll save this. This is what I have to learn every time. Now, if it doesn't work, don't worry. We're going to do it. We'll get it fixed tonight and we'll get it happening, but I will be able to, I'll put you in manually and put you in. I have a thing that spins and we'll get you in manually. So at least you're getting your code in there. Let's get this bot. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to start the giveaway. And if it doesn't work, when I see a #12, we all do another do an exclamation point 12 for me. And if it doesn't work, we're going to just put this away and I'll take your entries and manually do it and we'll have a winner. I'm so sorry. This is half the fun of the show. But see, look, it's not showing winners. And it's probably because I ruined something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There you are. You're doing it and it's not showing. Okay, so I'll come back and get you, I promise. And I'll let you know who won. We'll do it today. I'll do it before you leave. I don't know what's happening, but it's not working. So I'll have to get my little friend to put it up for me. I did this myself last time and we are tied in. So I don't know what happened. Let me make sure I'm signed in. I'm sure I am. Yeah, I'm signed in. Chat box is working. Y'all are working. I'm sorry. That's disappointing. Okay, that's all right. We're all about making it work. You all are good. Giveaways and it's not working, guys. Okay. I'll get that. I'm disappointed, but we'll get it. Because that's half the fun and we'll do this and I'll make sure it's working. And I think when something breaks like that, we get to make sure it's super working. So we'll get there. I apologize for that not working today, but I am going to come back and get your names, get them into the actual one that does an electronic pool. And then I'll let you know you won. I'll do it today. I promise. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening. I'm moving us over. I need to check on you guys. I know. I think my bot does need more coffee. My bot needs a spanking, really. I've been playing with it all weekend. Like it's been working. It's been good. You saw it last week. It was fun. It's just because we did some redesign so that you can see that you're in the room now when you see it, that you weren't in the room before on the stream. And I think that sort of changed a little bit about why it's not seeing it, but I'll have my buddy look at it. Sebastian is wonderful. I think he's learning medical technology. He's written his own programs. It's kind of crazy. And he's 23 and he's just so friendly and kind. And I just can't say enough things about how much time he puts into helping me and my staff who calls him. Anyway, let's talk about today. You guys, thank you for playing with me. I will get it working. I will do everything I can to get that thing working. And I will get it working. I will. I'll get it ready for Taylor Swift tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Just come back here if you're a member. And then we're going to go over her chart like a real reading. And we're going to do it with a movie. We're going to, and I picked her because her life is so chronicled that it's really fun to watch the evolution of the planets. And I think as we're learning astrology, we can put in events that happened to her in real time with the documentary and with commentary. And we get to see, like, we can do it for our own lives as well. Okay. So I'm excited about that. And I will, like I said, I'll do everything I can. There, see, use has, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's saying put in 1, 2. Now let me go look. If it's even the bot is telling you to do it and it's not showing up, it's like, what the heck? Okay, so let's look at today's chart. I'll let it go, you guys. I will, because that bugs me. I hate that stuff, but it's also like, I know you guys are the best. If ever there was a little thing that goes wrong, let it be with you guys. Yeah, it's not taken as much as it says it's active. So I'm going to cancel it. We'll close entries. I'll cancel. And maybe later we'll try one more time to see if it needs a little boot. No, everything is so perfect on this. We have last week's report. Okay, we'll get it done. I'll have Sebastian look with me. I'm so mad about it, but I'll let it go. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the chart. Let's do it together. Let's take a look at this. Now, let me see if you're still on with me on big monitor. You're not. So you're going to, your context to each other when you chat is going to be a little. Let me see if I got it on the small me. There we go. Let's do it this way, and then I'll just magnify this. So here we have today, we have the sun in Aquarius. That's the sun, and it's in Aquarius. And we have the moon in Scorpio. They are square. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Whenever you have two fixed signs that are in close degree to each other, and that's Scorpio and Aquarius, there's a kind of a fight. It's a fight between wanting to do technology, Aquarius, and wanting to go deep and connect with you. And you see the fight in me right now with it. And so basically that's in the sky for everybody now. And I think that it's a good energy whenever there's two conflicting energies like that. Whenever you have you have Aquarius, for example, saying, let's look at the bigger picture. Let's look at the humanitarian issues that are happening in the world. And Scorpio saying, but I want to go deep and I want to feel connected and I want to look at the individual, not the group. And they kind of conflict. Now that can cause an energy that gets you into action. And what they say in traditional astrology is the solution to that is you do one or the other. You get passionate. You devote to yourself and get whatever you need done, get your more intimate things done, and then come back and do the other things, or vice versa. But don't try to do them together. Don't try to bring your personal passion into a group event. Okay, that's sort of what it's saying there. And actually, we see that happen in the world a lot, people doing that. Now, let me see how you guys are doing. Oh, thank you. Sarah loved the report she got last week. There's so many to choose from. There are. And I swear we're going to do it. I mean, we'll get there. This is the adventure of 1-2, land that you created. Christine, this is great. Sebastian is the best. Yes. Hey, Peggy, thanks for being here. Peggy and I worked this weekend. And she's a big fan of Sebastian's too. I'm telling you, he's young. He gets a hold of our computers and he just a gentle, sweet little Cancer and gets us working. And he's I can't say enough about him. He gives you hope for young people. It does. If you ever doubted that young people, like they're all bad or something, I know you all don't think that way, but they're not. They're kind of amazing. Like there's amazing in everybody. Okay, yeah, we canceled the raffle. Hey, everybody, don't be mad. We love you. How do I avoid YouTube commercials during your live stream? Oh, just subscribe. Oh, I didn't know they were doing that, Carol. Are they? I don't know. I think members don't get them, so I didn't know about that. I'll see if I can get ads turned off during the live stream. I'm sorry about that. I'm learning as we go. YouTube will ask me a question like monetizing videos, and I thought it was the pre-recorded ones. I didn't know they were doing it during the live stream. I'm sorry about that. Make sure you're a subscriber. It might help. Or I don't want to use that as a reason for you to be a member, but I don't think members are seeing ads. I hope they're not, and I'll investigate that. But thank you for asking the question. All right, let's see. I didn't know. Yeah, I'm learning. It's moving fast for me, you guys, and you're being a part of it. But I'm up on it. I mean, all week long, this is what I focus on to make sure that we get this down and that you have the best experience you can have. And you're going to every now and then hit a bad experience, and we'll fix it. We'll do what we can. But I promise you, I'm being as upfront and transparent as I could possibly be about what we're doing and what we are and who we are. So don't be nervous about it. If you see something you don't like, just let me know. We'll do everything we can to fix it. Or I'll tell you I can't, and I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. Okay. I think. Oh. No, I don't think. Do you have to pay for YouTube? You don't have to have YouTube Premiere to not have ads, do you? That might be the case. It might be that ads are for. I don't know. I just had an ad when I opened the video. I pay for YouTube Premium and never see ads anymore. It's worth it. Okay, yeah. I'll let you guys figure it out. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't get a lot of control over that, but I will see if there's something I can do to not monetize the actual live stream. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's keep looking at this, and I'll keep checking your posts, make sure you're okay. Now, I want to bring this in because we have two big events happening this week that I want to talk to you about. And let me get this, there we go. So let's bring Mercury into the scene. We're building a person here, you guys. We got Aquarius in the air. Mercury is now in Pisces. That sort of psychic connection, that sort of sensitivity is now coming along. We are looking at the way we form our world. Mercury is in Pisces, wherever Pisces is in your chart. That's getting activated with thoughts, ideas, how you look at things. So Mercury is our sensitivities, and it's making the world a little, think about it, it's over. It's the weather forecast, not the real weather. It's the astrological weather forecast, making us sensitive, making us psychic. Like you might be looking at nostalgia, things from the past, music, hearing it differently, learning new music. How many of you have run into new music? I have. I just recently updated my Spotify because I'm like, there is a ton of new music out here. And I'm also, YouTube algorithm thinks I like music interpretation. And so I ran into a vocal teacher who took the Justin Bieber song at the Grammys and dissected it, and he was crying while he was doing it. He was saying that this was the most heart-wrenching, real, raw performance he had ever seen. And I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't get access to a lot of I don't do the cable anymore, right? And so it just was really touching. And then I did another one, another celebrity, and they were talking about the different variations in the voice. That's so Mercury and Pisces, I just have to tell you. Let me see. Yeah, new music. That's right. Okay, don't worry about the ads, you guys. I'm going to see if we can get the ads taken care of on the live stream for sure. I'm sorry about that. I do think if you're a YouTube premium user, like if you pay YouTube to use it, they take the ads away, but they've sort of seeing you guys are making my site kind of popular and they're kind of trying to use that. I will do something about the live stream. I'm sorry. I hope they don't cut me off while we're talking. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to Venus. Venus in Aquarius. Look at this, you guys. 29 degrees Aquarius. If you all have been watching me at all, 29 degrees is that magic number. When a planet gets to 29, it is the most powerful and sometimes a little tilted in that energy. It gets a little blown out. It takes Aquarius to its maximum velocity right before it enters into Pisces, which it does tomorrow. Wait a minute. It might even do it today. It might be today. Hang on. I have it. Yes, it's tomorrow at 2:19 in the morning. So this is the last minute, the last breath of Venus in Aquarius. Hey, Annie, thank you for, oh yeah, members may not be getting ads. I think they do. Yeah. All right. So, Venus in Aquarius, right before it goes, could amplify all the Aquarian qualities that is a part of Venus. It is like idealizing the world, looking at humanity in a different way, being a rebel all the way. Like, and this is the last hurrah before it goes into Pisces, and it could be intense for you in your chart. It could be something that activates that Venus very loudly wherever Aquarius is in your chart. And what you do for yourselves is you look on the outside of your astrology wheel and you look for this double squiggly sign, and it's going to be, I would suspect it's going to be in the house that goes counterclockwise. So if it's on this line here, it's going to fall into this house here for you. Okay, there's very slim chance that we're going to have a 29 degree house cusp in Aquarius for you. You might have it, but good chance you don't. So it's going to go, it goes higher in degree counterclockwise. So it's going to put that Venus in the house that's counterclockwise to the line that you see your Aquarius on. that house is going to get activated. We got to do a whole thing on the houses. I know a lot of you don't understand what houses do. They're just the stage setting for different areas of your life. It's just how the stage is set. Okay. The lighting. Is it a scary movie? Is it a dream set? Is it a beautiful desert sunset? Is it romantic? Is it playful? Is it your work? That's the stage. And each one of those houses is a different stage of your life, different area of your life that's decorated in a way based on whatever's on the outside line, whatever's on this outside line. Okay, we'll do real classes. I'll keep doing videos on them. I'm going through the list. I got to talk about the houses. We just did the rising sign, which is essentially the first house, but really it isn't. It's the sign that's on your ascendant. And I have labeled it as the number one cause for divorce, for relationship breakup, because we tend to fall in love with this when there's the sun sign and the moon sign are ignored because we don't see those when we meet people and fall in love with them for the first time. So love at first sight, 50-50 proposition. I mean, there's so many possibilities, but you're basically falling in love with the rising sign, and you need to get to know somebody and see when they drop that rising sign to understand what's underneath. And that's one of the special gifts of astrology that I can't emphasize enough. So Christine is saying she's heard a lot from people this week dealing with anxiety. Is that from all the, yes, it's not only from the Aquarius energy. There is one more. I want to show you this. You have Aquarius rising, Cherry? Okay, good. So that all is happening on your ascendant. You must feel this push to come out. So let's talk about this now. Let's put more planets in, because this is the anxiety we're talking about. A lot of you might be feeling some of this anxiety, but look at this energy. Look at this. Now Mars is in the mix. Now, it's been that way. You've heard me talk about it if you're watching my moment videos. But here's Mars. Now, that is our anger, how we take action, what's bugging us. And it's like this, the Aquarius thing is the rebellion, the need to rebel, to push against the norm, to push against what we think is the standard way of doing things. And plus, if it's in your chart together, this Mars Sun thing, Mars and Venus, Mars, Venus, and there's still Pluto coming. Let me put Pluto in there now. So here's Pluto, and Pluto's like such a power planet. When Mars was on that was where we were seeing a lot of violence and a lot of like intensity, like super intensity in the world. So here we see this Aquarius, and just like that electric bolt, we feel that electric bolt. But I don't know that that's all the anxiety. Venus being at the last degree can create some anxiety around that. But watch this. I'm going to add this in there. Look down there. See Saturn blinking? This is Saturn. What degree is it at? 29. Venus is at 29. Saturn is at 29. Saturn in Pisces can be one of the bigger anxiety-producing elements that you have. A lot of you are having a Saturn return right now. A lot of you were born with Saturn in Pisces. Okay, if you're 28 or 29, if you're 56, 57, around those time periods, you're having this review come back at you. And Saturn in Pisces is like, one of the fears that it creates is the fear of like, oh God, so many things. Merging into another identity, not merging into another identity, not being able to be close with somebody, being too close with somebody, addictions. Like it's trying to quit addictions or trying to even discover them. Saturn is so powerful at helping us find that. When it reaches that pinnacle point, it is going to leave Pisces for 29 years. It will not be back in Pisces for 29 years. If you're a Pisces, congratulations. You made it. You did it. You're on the other side of this. If you have a Saturn in Pisces, congratulations. You did it. You did your second or your first Saturn return. Very big deal. And it's huge. It's powerful. It's potent. It leaves a gift when you get through it if you keep your Saturn promise. And what is your promise to Saturn? To keep your integrity, to do what's responsible, what you believe to be the responsible thing to do. Take the hard road. I know that sounds terrible. I know most of us say, take the easy road, but take the hard road. Take the one that has purpose to it. And it's not always the hard road. It can be the road that is most meaningful, but it can be the road that can be the toughest because it's making choices that are good for you. If you're a Saturn in Pisces, or if you're a Pisces, you might have spent your whole life making choices for what was good for other people. If you're a Virgo, this has been your opposition. This has been something that you represent in your life that has been coming at you, that has been pushing against you, that has been really tough. And it is, and you're done. The obstacle is about done. We'll see. It's not going to be in Pisces anymore, which means it can't oppose any Virgo anymore. Okay, let's take a look and see how you guys are doing. That explains everything. I am so glad, Jamie. I heard from a lot of people about anxiety. Yeah. Mercury is in Pisces is conjunct my sun and my Mercury, and very close to my Chiron. So what she's saying is she was born with the sun and Mercury close together in Pisces, and this Mercury in the sky is at that point. Venus and Saturn, which are in Pisces in the 12th. Oh my gosh. Audra, you have so much going on in that Pisces in the 12th. The 12th house is also the ruler of Pisces, so that's intense. And sometimes it can look like you're window watching the world. Like you're out here, there's a piece of glass between you and everybody else. It's like that movie and like a dream. And you use it. You have to use what you see. You have to use the people that you see, the people that you encounter as images as if you had that dream. What are they telling you? What's it mean? What's your interpretation of it mean? And you have to third party this thing. You have to get that observer mind in really good, like a good Pisces, to remember that you're dreaming this and that these are extensions of you. It will help you immensely with interpreting where you are and how you're doing. My natal Saturn and North Node is Virgo, is no longer opposing. That is so true. You guys, you're no longer in your Saturn opposition. Anytime if you're a Virgo, what you've been dealing with for 2.5 years is an obstacle outside of you. Now, maybe you're the obstacle and somebody called you the obstacle and it was a battle that way. Or maybe it was a kind of support that you needed to find a middle ground with to elevate everything. You'll have to look and see how it translated for you, because if you're an early Virgo, this happened a year or so ago. If you're a later Virgo, this is happening now. And it's coming to a close. It doesn't just end in 2 days, though. It's sort of you look for the gift, you look for the unraveling. It's a very, very powerful thing. Conversely, Geminis, Sages, you guys, it could have been a fight the whole way. Like every time you felt you were going forward, you hit a brick wall. As opposition, they're compatible. The elements are fine. You have water and earth, right? You have Pisces and you have Virgo. In a square, you have competing elements. You have water and air, completely incompatible. You have water and fire, more compatible, less compatible than air and water. So what happens is if you're a Sag or a Gemini and you're later Sag or Gemini, you experience those brick walls constantly, and most recently, they're coming to a close. A little lighter, a little easier. And you've had the help of all that Aquarius, if you're a Gemini, supporting you and being some wind under you. And the same if you're a fire sign, if you're a Sag, you've had that air supporting you and making the fire bigger. But it doesn't make it less frustrating sometimes, less able to choose. This change, you guys, is gigantic. Saturn leaving Pisces is really big if you're an air or a fire sign. And the air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, you guys, this Saturn going into Aries is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's see how you're doing. We're going to take care of the ads. You are not going to see ads. I will fix that. Don't worry. I didn't know they were doing them during the live stream, but I'll get that fixed. It's just because I took a leap in growth. I mean, I literally, you guys, and this isn't a brag, this is just to tell you why it got serious. It went from 4,000 subscribers, which I had for months, and now we're at 13,000. It's kind of like, okay. And I think YouTube is, I'm in the whirlwind of it. I'm not noticing it. Like, I just do what I do. But YouTube is saying, now you have this, oh, now you have this, now you have this. And I've just been saying, okay. So just know we'll fix it. Thank you for being, I'm glad you are part of this part of it. Don't hate me for it, though. We're going to get the ads taken care of, I promise. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Christina. I know I don't understand it. I'm grateful for it. I am working hard for it. That's why I want you members to be happy. That's why we're doing the Taylor Swift thing. Next week, we're doing Keith Rubeck in a special evening event like we did with Kat. We'll be doing Q&As. His whole purpose in coming is to do readings for you. It's an evening with Keith, and you get to meet who he is. Tonight, you're going to meet who Taylor Swift is. I'm bringing Taylor Swift into your living room. She likes me a lot, really. No, yeah, no. No, wake up. It's Mercury in Pisces. I was dreaming. I could use a fresh breath of air as a Gemini, and it does feel like I've been hitting a big, major, thick walls. The motivation has not been so great at all. Yes, it's going to get better, and I think so. I don't want to say I promise. People used to yell at me for saying I promise during my radio show, and I'd read your all's charts and say I know it's going to get better, but I do know it's going to get better. You Geminis have hit this Saturn in a mutable sign. The thing about being in a mutable sign when it's Saturn and its restriction, what makes it so hard is it's multiple areas of your life get affected. Mutability means all the duality, all the choices. So it's sort of like, whoa, having restriction in all those areas. Whereas if Saturn was in, say, Aquarius, it's fixed. You don't get a choice. There's nothing happening except now from where, it's like the enemy the devil right? When it's in Pisces, it's so many layers. Now, it'll go into Aries. We're going to talk about that. It goes into Aries in 2 days. 2 days for 2.5 years. Okay? A whole new set of issues, a whole new set of things. Aries, I hope you guys are ready. If you have a Pisces friend, talk to them. They lived through it. It's not a terrible thing. Anytime Saturn comes along, it gives you something that is so delicious. Imagine driving on a mountain road that didn't have lines on it in the night with fog and didn't have guardrails. Saturn is your guardrail. We'll get into it for sure. I don't care about the ad thing. I'm just happy you're still on and broadcasting. I'm here for the connection. Aw, and the camaraderie with my fellow stargazers. You guys are my family. Audra, thank you. That's so sweet. That's how I feel about you all. That's why I think I'm allowed to have these mistakes happen, because you guys are so sweet and you've been so connected for so long. And we're getting more and more people, and I don't know that they're going to be as friendly. I mean, I'm relying on you guys to tell me this works, this doesn't work. I really am. And it's not like I'm going to see any difference. The only thing is I'm going to be getting feedback from people who don't know me and haven't been a part of this group and this energy. And I'm going to lean more into your opinion than theirs. That's just the way it is, because I know you. So thank you for being on the journey with me. That's for real. Okay. I needed to talk to you about Saturn in Aries because it was 1997, 1998, and a little bit of 99 when it was there. Now, if you're old enough to have memories of those times, that's the last time it was in Aries. Now, I did a little bit of a Google search, and the way I Google search it, I'll do it with you, is a timeline. I ask for the timeline of, here, let me get it up. Timeline news I did 1998. So we'll bring it up here. And I just do a simple Google thing. I don't even think I used their AI, but look at this. The Monica Lewinsky scandal, right? Breaks. Clinton denies the affair. That's California bans smoking. That seemed like 100 years ago. I mean, okay. Major events included the Lewinsky scandal. The release of Windows 98, wow, that must have been a big deal. The Good Friday Agreement in Northern Ireland, the launch of the International Space Station. Key headlines include the FDA approval of Viagra. Okay, so let's think about that. What is similar now? And I know it comes to mind when we hear scandals and sex scandals, the Epstein files seem kind of correlated here. So is Saturn going into Aries going to bring more of that forward? What's going to happen there? Let's keep an eye on it. Also, they had, let's see, nuclear tests are being conducted in India and Pakistan. Arkansas school shooting, FDA approves Niagara. So, we'll go, that's just 98. There was also 97. Let's see what happened then with Saturn, history of the timeline. Major geographical shifts, the handover of Hong Kong to China, the death of Princess Diana, Tony Blair's labor landslide in the UK. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Titanic dominated the screen. And the Harry Potter series. Wow, look at that. Those are two big movie events, too. Okay, so that's really good. Yeah, Princess Diane, that's crazy. It does seem like 28 years ago, I guess it is a forever time. That's like a lot. So if you go back to your life during that time, it's a DNA spiral. It's how I think of it. If you go back to your life during that time and you think about what was going on, you don't think about it's the same. Like if it was the worst time in your life, think of that you cleared it, because Saturn's return to a certain event or a certain place in your life always is met better the second time around, third time around, especially. I mean, even better. But every time Saturn goes once, okay, it went through once. We don't know what's going on when you're born until you're 28, right? What do you know? What do you know? When you hit 27, 28, 29, most of you recognize a shift that occurs. Some of you got married, some of you got divorced, some of you hit the major career shift that catapulted you into what you're doing now. Some of you haven't even had it happen yet. But when it does happen, after that moment, when Saturn has come around 28 years, when you're about 28 years old, 29 for some of you, after that, Saturn now is familiar with everything. Your psyche is now been Saturnized. Everything has experienced it. And you now get to go the second phase with a little more knowledge, a lot more awareness. So Saturn in Aries is basically, now we are out of that mutability. We're out of that sort of, wow, this is crazy. I'm getting hit from left and right. To, I want to know how to focus my power. I want to know where to focus it. Now, wherever you have Aries in your chart, that is going to get restructured. It's going to get the support of Saturn. You get to take another look at it and say, what do I want to do here? Okay. So if it's, and you get to see where it's going to be like this. In this chart example here, this is an Aries rising. Saturn is going to go into Aries, but it won't hit that for a few months. It won't hit that 8-degree point for a few months. It's not a super fast traveler, but it is the fastest traveler up to, because after Saturn takes 2 years to go around a chart, 2.5 to go around a sign, one sign, it takes 2.5 years. The next planet out, Uranus, takes 7 years to go in one sign. So that's the distance. The planet before Saturn, Jupiter, that takes 1 year to go through one sign. Saturn takes 2.5, and then the leap, Uranus, takes 7. So that's why Saturn is considered like that last outer part of our consciousness. It's not quite generational, like you don't have a whole group of people on either side of you with it. You have a unique Saturn, and it's our last chance to use it to understand who we are. Okay, so you're saying Mercury, Pisces, Sun, and Mars. Oh, Esther, yes. Mercury, Pisces, Sun, and you have all that in Pisces. So you just went through a whole thing, Esther. All that Pisces, Saturn's done in 2 days. You get to look at what you restructured, what you grew from, what you got, what the gift is, and it will leave a gift. Saturn leaves a gift. Thank you, Cherry. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's a little daunting. It's a little daunting. Pam, Had my son at 29. That was certainly a life-changing event. Yes, having children during the Saturn return is a big thing. Many parents, I think mine did too. I was one's Saturn return. I was one's Jupiter return. I think I know which was which. Had Aries sun, rising, Mercury and Venus, all in Aries. Jamie, you're ready. You're ready. You are so ready to have this support of Saturn. It's going to bring structure. It's going to give you the ability to say no. It's going to give you the ability to say yes, but it'll let you choose. And you'll be able to choose because you'll feel that strength. It won't be just reactionary. It's going to build it'll build that support shoulder on the highway. Debated my marriage for a few years, followed by divorce in 99. Massive growth, Aries sun. Yay, dancing rainbow. Okay, so that's the thing, you guys. Life gets really challenging at that 28-year thing. But here's the thing. What's 28 divided by 4? 7, right? 4 sevens are 28, right? So you ever heard of that 7-year itch thing? I know it got reduced to a stupid sort of like sexual thing, I think, like where you go play the field or something, or you have an affair, the 7-year itch. But the 7-year cycle for Saturn is real. And it's not about itching. It's about every 7 years, Saturn squares itself. And then 7 years later, it opposes itself. And 7 years later, it squares itself again. And 7 years later, it's back to where it was when you were born. Now, a square means 4 signs away, right? So every 7 years, you play with Saturn. So when you're born, go to age 7, then age 14, age 21, age 28. Now, is it give or take a year? A little bit, because Saturn's orbit isn't perfect. So it might be that it was for you age 8, okay? It might be age 29. But play with that 7-year thing because that's super powerful. Now, other planets have it too. Jupiter has a 24-year cycle, right? Actually, it has a 12-year cycle, but so at the age of 12, Jupiter returned. But if you divide that every 3 years, Jupiter is going to do something to itself. And so it's going to square in 3 years, square in 6 years, like it does the same thing Saturn does. But it's not as big with Jupiter because we tend to like Jupiter. We look at Jupiter openings. Saturn we pay attention to because it's the wall. It's the first time we encounter a planet that says stop. Mercury tells us to think. The sun tells us to shine. The moon tells us to want. Venus tells us what we love. Mars tells us to go get it. Jupiter tells us to get bigger. Saturn says stop. Of course, we ain't crazy about Saturn. Unless you can't stop, right? Unless you see that the road construction ahead is happening and you're in the car going fast. So every 7 years, we do something with Saturn and you pay attention to it. And that's why this is a big one. And you can do it astrologically. You can have an astrologer just tell you based on your Saturn when those times were, because I know this gets a little convoluted. But 7 years is a life cycle. Yes, that's great. So this Saturn changing signs is why we celebrate it so much. It's why we get into such a big conversation about it. Because it was 2.5 years in Pisces and it cooked Pisces, right? It gave them structure. And wherever with Pisces, see, imagine you're in a dream state, a cloud, and you're told you got to have structure. And the structure tries to contain that cloud. It seeps out. If it's not easy. Saturn and Pisces, when you're born with it, isn't easy. Those people have to figure out the way every one of us with our Saturns have to figure out, where do I begin and where do I end? Is it okay for me to merge into this person's life? And then you realize, no, I don't want to be here. And then you cut it off completely because there's no middle ground with Saturn. It's like, what do I do? But what happens in the middle of all that pain and all that decision making, you're growing. You do develop a strength. You flex that muscle. And it's very powerful. Now, we all get to flex it when it's in Pisces. We all have something in Pisces, a house, a planet, something. We all have an area of our life that has that kind of fluidity that didn't get fluid during this Pisces run. It's interesting. Mine is the fifth house, which involves gambling. And you all watched it 2 years ago to the day. I don't know if you all watched it or not, but I mean, I told you I was really enjoying online gaming, gambling. And I don't want to soften it and say I was playing games. I was gambling. It was fun. Slot machines, everything like that. I was super responsible, but I discovered it like, wow. And then I was like, I got to contain this. I got to stop. And I did. I finally stopped it. I did the same thing with vaping. I told you I discovered like this will be fun to do vaping. Like I can have guilt-free nicotine. I can lose weight on nicotine, right? All the dumb things you tell yourself when you want to be addicted to something. And when I realized I was addicted, thank God for Saturn, I stopped. I cold turkeyed it. So I know I've told you that story before. That was one of the hardest things I ever did, but I got freaked out by the idea that I was addicted. Like how much I was addicted. It was like, oh God. So I threw everything out. One day, cold turkey, I did it. I don't recommend that. I'm not, listen, I hope you never hear this as a virtue signal. I am so like, I see it as a weakness. I don't see it as anything to brag about, but I'm trying to give you an example of what Saturn in Pisces can do for you and what it did. Now, when it goes into Aries, we'll learn how to channel this energy wherever Aries is in your chart. We'll learn how to bring passion and form and structure and patience to a sign that doesn't necessarily like a lot of patience. Okay, it doesn't have much. Let me see how you are doing. Oh, thanks, Laura. She said, no one hates you for the ads, just letting you know. We love you no matter how many ads. That's so cute, but I'm going to get rid of them. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I want it to be a nice experience. I can't imagine an ad during a live stream, though. I don't want that for you all. You're here to enjoy the live stream. I want to be live with you. Taking an ad out is weird, and I will find that one, though. Thank you for that. I appreciate you saying that. That's so kind. Not a thing when it comes to vaping, not healthy or clean in any way. I know. I didn't know, but I was telling myself. And you guys, it isn't clean and it's terribly addicting and it's a horrible thing to stop. And nicotine is the devil. I swear. I remember the day I decided to quit, which is the second time in my life I'm quitting nicotine, like 20 some years ago, quit smoking. When I quit nicotine, I remember literally a voice in my head saying, go slow. You don't have to do this fast. Literally. And I said, that's nicotine. That was the nicotine that I literally heard it as a voice. And I was like, thank you. I was so grateful that a part of my mind was smart enough and separate enough to know that wasn't me just trying to talk logic. It was literally the devil on my shoulder saying, take your time. You don't have to rush. Why put your body through that? Bad. So vaping, please don't do that to your lungs. I want to be an anti-vaping commercial, really. It was awful to get off of. And so I did it, and I'm so grateful to Saturn for that. So if you're trying to break a habit, if you did break a habit during the Saturn and Pisces things, you are going to get a gift. You know why? Because Saturn leaves a gift when you work hard. I really believe that. And I hate the superstition around it. I don't want to blow smoke, but I am telling you, Saturn does, when you do things the hard way with Saturn, somehow you get this Capricornian gift. I don't know. See what you all think. Okay. I'll get rid of these bot ads too, Streamlabs. I got to talk to Sebastian. I'm sorry about the thing. Let's do this. Oh gosh, you know what, you guys? Forgive me on the giveaways. I'm gonna blow that off today. I just realized that the thing that I was gonna use to do another pool is the thing that's broken. So let's ignore that today. Tonight I'll have it fixed. You watch. I'll have it fixed tonight for the Taylor Swift giveaway. You are coming tonight. I hope you can come. 4 o'clock. We're going to watch a documentary, very short one. I'm going to be there with it, the documentary. We're not just going to sit back and watch. And then as it unfolds different areas of her life, we're going to look at her chart and see how those areas were impacted by transits. It might be interesting for you to come play. I get it if it's not for everybody. We're going to try it, but it's a way that I get to play. It's a members only event. Don't forget. So if you were like, why wasn't I invited? It just was for members. Okay, you guys. Members, if you need anything, you want something different, just do it. You can email me. You can also post it. I believe you can post it under the comments. When there's a quiz, you can post a comment if you want. You can say something that you want different or something that you would like to see or something that I could do for you, because I want you happy and because I am so grateful for you. I don't have words. I just don't. Thank you. And then let's see. Today, the big event, I'm going to have the address for you. Christine Dumaurier is back on the air and she's live streaming. Those of you that know Chris, phenomenal talent, phenomenal psychic, phenomenal therapist, phenomenal pianist. Can I tell you my joke real quick? And I didn't stream this, Serena. I didn't live stream this with 1-2 Radio, so it's okay. Only people here get to hear me today. Okay, so a guy goes into a bar and he takes a tiny little bag to the bartender and he opens it and pulls out a tiny little piano player. And the guy starts playing piano. It's a miniature little piano player. And the bartender goes, wow, what is that? And he goes, oh, here, it's from my genie, make a wish. And the bartender goes, I want $1 million. And all of a sudden, 1 million ducks start coming out of the bottle, the little mini genie bottle. Million ducks. He goes, what are you doing? I said bucks, not ducks. And the guy at the bar who pulled out the little bag with the genie said, yeah, I know. Do you think I asked for a little pianist? Okay, that's my joke. Thank you. And Christine's at 11 a.m. Lori Love, Sherpa on 12radio.com will be live at 10. And then Christine is going to be back at the live stream. When I hit ending the stream here, you'll see Christine's address and you can go listen live. I'll try to be there too. I will be there actually. That's in 2 hours. And Laura, Kat is not, I think Kat's show is going to be a repeat today. I apologize for that. She just told me everything's okay. Again, she's getting that technology figured out and she will be back with bells on next week for her show. You guys are fabulous. Do I need to answer anything? I know. I keep Pluto as a planet. It is. The sun's not a planet. We keep it as a planet. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see what y'all are saying. Anything we need to do? May 24. Sarah, congratulations. What if you adopted a dog? I don't know their birth date for a pet chart. Can you get like a roundabout? Do you know how old it was when you got it? I don't know. It's kind of tough. If it's a mature dog, it's kind of tough. I know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh, thank you, Liz. Thank you. Like the video, you guys. Thank you. Subscribe. You guys are the best. I appreciate you with all my heart. Thank you. I don't know how to say goodbye. I'm going to put the stream ending here so you can see Christine's address. And I think we're good. Thank you guys so much. We'll keep this up for a minute so we can chat and say goodbye. Oh, good. You laughed on the joke. Thank you. I'll see you tonight, you guys. Come play. Oh, I have Taylor's picture. I'll put it up. I'll send it out onto the members. Thank you so much. Have a great week, you guys. Enjoy the change. Saturn changes. Saturn moves Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Friday. So we have until Friday. Thank you. I'll talk to you later, you guys. Oh, it was a dad joke. That's me. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it even gets that good of a label. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Yes, use the date they came to you. That's brilliant. That's really brilliant. That's an event. When you adopted them, the adoption day is perfect. Because whatever happens to you, like they show up in your chart, that's another way to understand them. All right, you guys, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.